Hi guys, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, and I wasn't actually going to start recording right now. I'm still prepping for the episode, but I think I may have been egged. Just call me suspicious if you will. It'd actually make more sense to leave these alive, wouldn't it? And kill them when they've grown up. Well, let's see how many there are first. There definitely seems to be quite a few. Sorry you felt left out not being pranked, Joe. Thanks for the chicken, Joe. Anyway, really, even some outside. I'm going to continue prepping and let... Oh my god. Glitching on the soap. There's going to be chicken poop everywhere. Oi! God. Clean up after yourselves. Right, yeah, I'm going to continue prepping and I will be right back with you. Right, we've done the prep. I've also killed the chickens. I got a bucket load of feathers, about 41, 45 chickens off of this. We've set this up for the runic chest plate. Because this is the most severe one, this is a moderate, that's moderate, so we'll do that one next. I've used the ingredients and put those into hoppers, so should it get zapped off. So we'll do that, then we'll do the trousers, which is a little bit cheaper, and then we'll do the helmet, which is the minor infusion. That'll be when I've only got the remaining ingredients. So this should be good to go. Let's just double check one more. Paranoia reigns supreme, 37, 39, I need 35 of each of those and I need 20 of that. Yep, everything is in place. And let's see how we go. And fingers, see, that was the first zap off. Up, and that has now gone and has that eaten two primal? Oh, yeah, oh, there's another one there. So I'm down a primal charm already. Wonderful, thank you very much. But obviously with the moderate infusions then it makes more sense to... Ow! 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 Stop it! Oh, God. That chap's... Oh, God, this is... Bloody hell, this is really going out of its way to zap me. Look at that, we've got flux in the ceiling, we got flux all over the place, we're down a primal charm. Swining thing. Right. Well, anyway, one down. I've got some cleanup to do, so I'm going to need some blocks. I haven't got any. Nothing in the backpack. So I'll get this cleaned up. We'll get ready for the legs and hope, and I'll need to make another primal charm. So be back with you in a moment. Ding ding, round two. I'm not sure whether I was recording then or not. May have sat there, had me chuntering in the background, so I'll have to edit that if I did. But yeah, I lost an enchanted fabric and a primal charm in that one. We need to get the V's set up for this, so is 15, 30 and 30. So that's got 4. That's that. 15, 30 and 30. Working well, using vials to store this. It has in my, well, even though I do say so myself. So 15, 30 and 30, everything in place, blah blah blah. It's got 6 things on it this time. Let's see whether we can have a much more stable, gentle infusion this time, shall we? Something that doesn't quite... Oh, I haven't cleared that dirt but down from my cleanup earlier. Oh well, another job to do after we've finished here. And then the helmet is the last thing, which should be, well, the last thing out of the runic set, which should be pretty good. Now there is other work to do on this, and whether I'll do that this episode or not, I do not know. But we seem... Did that just zap something off? I saw a zap, but I'm not sure whether it zapped. And that should be it. So that should leave us with 1 primal charm, 1 amber, 1 fabric, and got the runic pants. So runic pants. So the helmet's the last thing. We should have 2 night ore, 1 fabric, 1 scribing tools, 1 primal charm. Just need to rejig this, clean that down, and we'll be ready to do that last one. So see you in a mo. And the last one. All set up. No backups in this one at all, so I'm going to have to keep my eye on it. But this is the minor instability. So with a bit of luck, we should get away with it. Then again, perhaps we won't. It's almost there. Sod's Law. Minor instability, and it's still zapping things off. Yeah, well. Such is the life of a mage. Okay, so we have got a full runic armour set now. We've got the boots. The only thing we need to do is incorporate... Now, I'm going to have to make another set of these because these are damaged. So we're going to need to incorporate those. These are, again, moderate, but they're straightforward infusions with Permutatio and Precantatio 25, and that one is the same. Let me have a look. I think okay for that, but I need Permutatio, so I'm going to need to distill a whole load of Permutatio. What's good for Permutatio? Tell me, oh book of knowledge, because I can never used to be eggs, but I think that changed in the more recent version. So copper is apparently good for Permutatio, as is, pardon me, Chimerite and Quicksilver. Right, get that sorted, and I will be right back with you. And the final steps. So we've got 53 57 and 53 of those. Each one requires 25. That's 25 of each. Slime balls, goggles of revealing, and the runic helmet. Now that's the danger area, because I've not got any backup of that. So if that gets zapped off, or if that gets destroyed, the infusion will be broke or balked. Similarly, this will be the danger area here. Same kind of thing, moderate risk, so sometimes you just have to take a chance. I've got a couple of slime balls in, so if they get zapped, that's not a major problem. I'm going to hover around the helmet just in case this gets zapped off. Because I've only got one of those, no backup. Sometimes, as I say, you just have to go for it. Sometimes it'll pay off, sometimes it won't, and I've probably tempted fate now. Nope, successful. And successful. So, we have runic goggles of revealing. We got the chest plate. We got the legs. So the last thing is the boots, which are the same kind of thing. I'll just put a backup slime ball. Oh, in fact, it did zap off a slime ball. I'm going to play it really safe and put 3 in, because I can. So the boots go on there. A bit of dirt floating around, and the runic boots go on there. Double check my quantities. 32, 28. We've got the correct amount. So again, hover around the danger area. It can zap me all it, well, not all it likes, because it would kill me if it zapped me all it liked, but it can zap me a little bit. Just don't zap this. And eventually, good, that went in. That's all secure. Done. So we have got now our full set of runic armour, or armour. Armour. It's runic armour. The runes of love. No, stop that and just get on with what we're supposed to be doing. Right, I'm just going to go and, well, we'll swap out of this for starters, because this doesn't give you any vis discount. Obviously the runic goggles do. I'm going to head down to the armory. We'll drop off my current armour. Bonk, bonk. No, not quite. Bonk. The armory we built last time. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with all of these rooms yet, but obviously I do know that we've got an armory here. And we will just drop off my mage armour. Incidentally, these are infused. They've got 50 levels of infusion on them now. I need to get to about, I think it's 66 off the top of my head. I haven't got the book on me, so I can't check. And I don't think, yeah, they can't go on an armour rack. So, but the first thing you'll notice is my life bar now has got this rather nice little glow about it, and that is my shield. These items, so that's got 8, 24, 16 and 8 charges on it. So if we go and find something to fight, we should be able to see this in action. Let's just, I probably should have left that on actually, because then we would have not had to go, things would have spawned, so to speak. I'm not going to go doing turn the spawner on, because, but I love Boots of the Traveller. They are awesome sauce indeed. So this, I'm not sure which will be my, I'm going to have like sets of the various armour that are possible, so I'll get some like enchanted thormium armour and stuff, and we'll get a good selection of different armour types available to us. Come on, pig, attack me. No, it's not going to work, is it? So all we need to do now is try and find something out in the wild. It's obviously not the best time of day to do it, but oh, hello. Oh. If I had some glass on me, then I would have captured that there and then. But, right, anybody down here? Doesn't appear to be. Sheepsters, but they're not particularly hostile. It's actually ironic, because, you know, the sheep in Minecraft are actually very docile. I don't remember seeing you. 71 auto. Another one to capture. Definitely. Wait. Oh. I'm trying to. I just need to get something to do me a bit of damage. A zombie would be, or skeleton or something, would be ideal. Lighting glitch. Nobody about. Right, I need to find somebody to hit me. So I'll be back once I've found a willing candidate. Okay, we've got something to hit me. It's not ideal. It's just a joust. But come on then, hit me. You'll see as it hits me, it's taking charges off of here, but I'm taking no damage. So yeah, and these obviously have got no durability, they just take the damage off the charges. Now, of course, the other plus point to it is now you can see my skin, backpack and all. So you're not kind of tied down. No, you're not feeling aggressive. You didn't see me hit your. So the only thing is, if you get swamped, obviously the damage will take a while to charge. Now there are some augmentations you can do. So where are these nodes coming from? I swear blind that wasn't there before. Oh, anyway, so let's hop back home. And wait for the world to load around me. Thank you. So it's got a lot of pluses, this armour. Now the downside is you can't enchant it. You can't osmotic enchanter, enhanced enchantment table, anvil with books. Can't take an enchantment. That's one downside. You can, however, infuse it. So if we get that up to the levels, we can actually add the infusion to it. What you can also do is you have these armor upgrades. So they include things like energetic, which means it charges 20% faster than normal. Augmented increases the amount of charge, so it gives it more charges. Kinetic feedback. When your shielding is breached, this upgrade will release a detonation of kinetic energy. The damage and force of the detonation increases depending on how many pieces the armor has. This ability has a 30-second cooldown. So basically, it's like a suicide bomber almost. Revitalizing feedback. So when it's breached, it gives you regen for a few seconds, and again, it's up there. Hardened doubles the amount of mundane armor protection a piece of runic armor provides once its shielding has been breached. So I think if we look here, this is probably about the equivalent of leather. In fact, I think it does say that the armor offers no protection damage due to where are we? Blah, due to its nature, cannot be enchanted. It does tell you somewhere here. Ground barrier, blah blah blah. No, I thought it did say somewhere that it was like the equivalent of leather, but it looks to be, if you look at it, about the equivalent of leather. So that probably brings it up to armor iron once it's gone. An emergency shielding, if it's breached, it adds 8 to everything spread across the pieces you're wearing. It's minor instability. It uses Precantatia. We're going to need to make a lot more of that to do this. Potentia, it needs shards, it needs Salis Mundis, and they're all minor, and they take various types of shards and various bits and pieces of Essentia. So, but anyway, that is the runic armor. Now, what I do want to show you while I am thinking about it, let me just go and grab my, in fact, first things first, let's make a shelf. Item shelf. I can never remember these. I know it's slabs and... No, is it a shelf? So, potion shelf, here we go. Let's have a spruce shelf. So it's slabs and hoofers. I'm going to need more than that, aren't I? Let me just get this going. What was it again? It was basically that. So we're going to need funk, and a funk. And that will do us. We'll put that in the armory and put that in the slab chest. Yeah, so there is, with the infused armour, which we haven't obviously, oops, too far. We haven't infused any armour as yet, but I think here for the runic, good a place as any, and we'll whip it off, bop, 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 and jump in there, and we'll just stick this in there. So that's our runic armour, and we'll get our, oops, mage armour back on. Still not, mind you, if I'd have used normal ones I wouldn't have had the illumination from those things. So yeah, so you'll notice these are all 49 or 50. The legs are slightly lower because I didn't get those until a little bit later on, but none of them are infused. Now the infusion, where did I put the book? Where did I put my book? It's upstairs, isn't it? The infusion goes at level 30, 44, I think it's something like 56 and 72. So 72 to get level 4 infusion. Now if I go and just stand on this XP drain and let my XP filter into the system, and then turn on the XP shower. Now if I show you there, that is, you can see the experience is going up on the actual item. So it's a bit of an exploit, and I've not been, to be honest, I've not been using it because obviously I'm using the mod farm, but I can go there, drain my experience, go here, infuse experience, go there, drain experience, and repeat until we get this up to level, I think it's 72. So a little bit cheaty. It is an option there, you could use it should you want to, providing you have open blocks and obviously Ars Magica in whatever mod it is or mod pack it is you're playing. Let me just go and see. I'm going to try and find my book so I can check what the actual levels are. It's in one of these. There we go, Arcane Compendium. Okay, so I think it's items, or is it? There we go. Armor, XP, armor, a few things. So whenever you gain XP, any equipped armor will gain some blah blah blah. Any armor can gain XP. Stored armor XP can be used on armor imbuement table. So if we go back to a block and go for armor imbuement table, once your armor's reached at least level 30, you can apply a tier 1 imbuement to it. Simply equip the armor, activate the armor imbuement table, place it in there. Oh, it's 66, so we only need to get, I'm at 50, so I'm almost at level tier 3 imbuement. And you get various imbuements you can throw on there, which obviously there's a huge amount of stuff on there. Thermic vision, which we don't need, well, we could use because it would make our stuff work like goggles of revealing, water breathing, flicker lore. And I'm still not sure whether flickers work in this because I've kind of had a play with that, so I'm not sure whether we'll go there or not. But these are all the various things. Now the armor imbuement table itself is fairly expensive to make. If an armor imbuement table can be used to attach blah blah blah, yes, I know that. I want to know how to make it. Are you not going to show me? Oh well, doesn't matter, because we can go in here and look at it. Armor imbuement table. So it's a couple of crafting altars, some carpet, obsidian. This is the beast. So this essence is fairly expensive to make. You know, you've got the high essence core, which uses lightning, nature, ice, and air. You have got the life essence core, which is golden apples. You've got the ender essence, which is enderite. Again, it's not vastly expensive. That's basic one. I think it's the high essence core which is the biggest pain, because that is lightning essence, and then you've got, you know, it's just a bit of a bind getting it all together. Anyway, I'm just going to take a quick break, see how long I've been going for, because I've got quite a lot of cuts in this, so I'm kind of losing track of how long I've been playing, and I'll be back in a mo. Right, I've got about 5 minutes or so before we need to call the episode, so I've thrown together a couple of quick spells. I've got a mark and a recall spell, which, if you recall, if you pardon the pun, I did do this spell in my previous single player Ars Magic thing. So first spell we're going to do is mark. Now this is just a simple projectile mark spell, so it's just simply projectile in there, mark in the bar, nothing special. And let me start this off, and so it wants you want an arrow, should be a snowball. This is a fairly simple spell, not overly expensive. I think in fact the most expensive thing in there was the empty map. Oh, do you want a map then? Let's let it draw the map, and then it wants, so it's a full map. Today I learned. So this one, we cast it, this is mark, we'll give it, I don't know, what would be a suitable icon, I don't know, that'll do. So that's the mark spell, and this is a two-part spell, well, not two-part, two-effect spell if you like. The mark itself, on its own, does nothing. Now the next spell, first things first, we need to link you to you. You to you. No, alright. Let's try this one then. You to you, there we go. That'll do me, because this needs 500 neutral essence, and if we look at this at the moment, because I still haven't got the goggles, that is empty. But easily fixed. We throw in a bucket of liquid Ethereum, it needs 500 essence. Now what the hell are you charging? It's charging something. What about you? Are you charging this? Oh yeah, there we go. That's where it's gone. Just so I know where it is. Don't want to lose anything. So this is the recall spell. Now this is the second half of the spell. It requires a little bit more. 2 Vintium Dust, lesser focus, because it's projectile, and a touch self spell, orange rune, compass, a map, which we will need to turn into a map, so let's just let that do its thing. What was it? An ender pearl and a spell parchment. So we got the old thing going there. Let's get started. Rune, Vintium, focus, mana, Vintium, arrow, snowball, so that's a projectile portion of it, orange rune, compass, map, ender pearl, and spell parchment. So let's have what we got. What looks like I don't know what really looks like a teleport effect. If anything looks like a teleport effect. I really don't know. I will go, that looks kind of enderish. Okay, so we'll start off with the mark spell. Now, the mark spell, if I were to go and cast it there, nothing done there. However, if I take the recall spell in stealth mode, it will transport me over there. Now what we can do is I'll go and change the mode to projectile mode. I should have my runic armour on, at least I move a bit faster then. We can eat a chicken. So it's in projectile mode, and what we will do is we'll cast it on that cow. It's gone. Now, if I go down here, the cow should be wandering around in my living room. I think we can see it. Can we see him? Yeah. So we can teleport myself, or I can teleport other creatures. Now there is one other use for this, which is a little bit more hostile. So if I were to go, and let's just dig out this here and go mark, and then go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Needless to say, don't cast this in stealth mode. If you now, what we should get over here in a moment, dead cow, and that will work for pretty much anything. I'm going to mark somewhere a little bit more sensible, just so things. So it's both a teleport spell and a. So we'll have mark and recall, and it can be used defensively, which is pretty good. It's also really handy for things like witchery. If you're doing the demon summoning ritual where you need to sacrifice a villager, you can mark your circle and teleport the villager in. If you're really clever, you can actually put the circle on top of warded runes, warded paving slabs, and then the villager, once he's in the circle, can't bloody get out. And again, if you watched my single player of this, you'll see the one time I actually rage quit Minecraft in years. I don't rage quit, I don't get mad, it's just a game, but this was trying my patience to the limit, it really was. So yeah, anyway, we've got a couple more spells, and we've got our runic armour. So until next time guys, I will see you soon, and thanks for watching.